I know what you're thinking. I could take better photos than that. I could show better photos than that. You'd be right. They're pretty terrible. But yeah, let's start with what happened to create them, and work backwards so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. What we have here is a classic case of being cheap and wanting to push developing chemicals as far as physically possible. These shots, number one, were underexposed when I shot them because I'm an idiot who doesn't use his meter correctly, and number two, were developed in chemicals that had already done about 20 rolls, including medium format rolls, all of which had been pushed one stop, all of which had been exposed to quite severe temperature changes, and the chemicals were probably 6 weeks out of date. And I wanted to showcase them to you as a warning for what not to do next time you go out and shoot. And if you home develop, don't develop like that. If you compare it to, you know, like the roll before that, we can see, like, on, for example, we can see that the film isn't great. The shot is not fantastic. It's never going to be a portfolio shot, but it's developed properly. It's not, you know, pushed to within an inch of its life. This video was supposed to be a sort of introduction as to what I do, who I am, what I photograph, how I photograph, and it kind of all went horribly wrong the minute I developed these rolls. Who I am still maintains exactly is the same. What I do is exactly the same, although how I did it this time round is definitely not something that I should share with people, because you shouldn't be doing this. You should not be developing the way that I did on this time, and just Jesus, send it to a lab if you don't know what you're doing, which is what I should really do, but you know, I'm cheap. Anyway, my name's Sam, and I tend to shoot, you know, street photography, skate photography, portrait photography. Look at all these images flying around the screen showcasing what I do. I work in Brighton, I work on black and white film, I home develop everything in my bath or bathroom. The whole point being is I'm doing videos like this not only to sort of hold myself accountable to the work that I make, but to also let people know mistakes that I make along the way, so that anyone watching this can watch an idiot like me make these mistakes rather than make the mistakes themselves. An interesting start to this channel, you know, you think everything's going really well, and then everything goes horribly wrong. I want to try and make one video a month, recapping everything I've shot, explaining why I've shot it the way I have, holding back certain images for like portfolio work and, you know, professional shoots and stuff, but like my street work, I want to have somewhere where I can sort of put all of it and go, here's what I made at the end of the year, and have something to show for my work, because currently all I've got is an Instagram reel, and they're terrible. We all hate them, I think. I don't know a photographer that actively enjoys making reels. You know, just sort of documenting bits and pieces that happen. A lot of it will be on my phone or on like this terrible action camera that I got from eBay for like 30 quid or something. That's why the colours all look really weird. I'm not doing anything, it's just how the thing films it. God, I really, really fucking love old technology that only records for 20 minutes at a time. 20 minutes is a long fucking time to be sitting around waffling about my own shit, though. I'm slowly losing the will to live with technology, I think. I kind of understand where everyone's coming from. Whoa, I'm getting old. Hopefully you saw a bit of a sort of a snapshot into what I do here. You know, there'll be a bit of skateboard photos, I'm sure. There'll be some, obviously a lot of film work. You know, I'll put in a bit of my portrait work. Although, annoyingly, whenever you shoot a portrait and you ask someone to film like a bit of a behind the scenes, they always film it fucking vertical, so I'll dig some of that out, and I don't know how I'll do it, but I'll figure it out. But I will also showcase work that I'm proud of on this channel as well. So, you know, photos like this one. I don't know if I've put anything there or if I'm just making myself look like a dick, but, you know, it's there, isn't it? This channel will be incredibly unpolished. the video that comes out of it will be, you know, about the level of basic as you could, like, just boiled down to just barely color graded. You know, it's just what it will be what it will be. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'll leave that to the true professionals that, you know, focus pulling and doing all the shit that they do. This is just a sort of almost a video diary. I am patient 001 aboard a spaceship that has been jettisoned for having typhus on it. You know, it's that sort of thing. But if you did enjoy it, wonderful. Welcome to the real world, I suppose. But yeah, I'll catch you next month. It's a short month next month, and it's my birthday, so I doubt there'll be a lot going on, but I'll make something. I'll make something. Oh, and on a personal note, Sony cameras are terrible, and I hate all of them. And Fujifilm recipes are completely pointless. And what other really offensive photography? Portra 400 is overrated. If you want to be a gangster, shoot slide. Peace.